Okay everyone, welcome back to America's 737 project, and today we're talking about part of the landing and taxi light system, specifically the runway turn-off lights, and we're going to show you guys how they work, where they're located at, and we're also going to do a little bit of a comparison between the 737 and the Airbus 320 family. And I want to talk about what the main difference are and show you guys exactly how that looks like on the aircraft. Unfortunately, I only have access to real Airbus family aircraft. I do not have access to real 737. But we'll show you guys here in the panel and on some animation, and then we'll continue from there. First thing, as you guys can see over here, we've got part of the overhead panel, and in this case we're looking at the landing light portion of the panel. We also have the APU start button here, and we have the left engine start area. I don't know if it has a specific name, but pretty much the ignition on the left engine side, or engine number 1. And as we can read here, for the landing part, we've got the retractable lights, we've got the fixed lights, and then we have runway turn off and taxi light. The way this works, the retractable landing gears are basically on the belly of the aircraft, which I'm going to show you guys in a corner here of the screen. You have the retractable left and right side, both on the belly, right underneath the aircraft, and those have 3 steps. You will have an off position, you will have a middle position where it's pretty much extending the lights, but the light itself, it's still off. It will just extend your lamps if you want. And then the last position, which is on, and that will actually turn on those 2 landing lights. Then we have the fixed lights, which are mounted in the inner side of the wings near the fuselage, and that's where your fixed landing light is located, so you only have an on and off position for those. Then we have runway turn off lights, and those are also located on the wings, right on the inner side near the fuselage, so they're right side to side with the fixed landing lights. So anyways, you will have these 2, the retractable landing lights right on the belly, and then on the inner side of the wing next to the fuselage, you will find both your fixed landing lights and your runway turn off lights. And basically the function for the runway turn off light is to make it easier when you're taxiing your aircraft at nighttime, when you have to make those turns. Sometimes it's really hard to see the edge of the taxiway, to see where the curve is going to. So you want to make sure that you have good visibility, or at least increase your visibility before you start making any turns. And I've done that in a smaller aircraft, never been myself on a 737 cabin, at least not when operating. It's really hard to see sometimes, and there are airports out there where the markings have not been repainted for a while, and it's really hard to see them. So that's when these folks over here come in very handy. And also, I'm guessing, even though if they're properly painted but you have a poor visibility night, then this will come in handy as well. Your taxi light, in this case, showing right here on the next side, the taxi light for the 737 is located right on the nose gear, which is a good thing. It means that that light is actually going to be pointing wherever your nose gear is pointing, and it also helps when you're turning in and out of your runway, or whenever you're maneuvering your aircraft in the taxiway. So anyway, taxi light, very handful, and you have your runway turn off lights, also very helpful. So let's go ahead and jump into the animations, and I actually do have real footage that I did myself on Airbus, on the A320 family, and that way you guys can compare. So let's go ahead and show how they look like on the 737. So again, as we said, we have our landing lights. We have our fixed landing light on the wing. We have our retractable landing lights right on the underneath in the belly. We have a runway turn-off light, which is again right next to the fixed landing light on the wings inner side near the fuselage. And then we have our taxi light, which is going to move with our nose gear. Now, to compare this with the A320's family, the runway turn off for those aircraft is actually located together with the taxi light on the nose gear. And I wouldn't be able to compare whether this is better or not. I mean, it's just a different design. Functionality, it's similar. I can see how it could be to some advantage to have the turn-off light also move with the nose gear. So they're, as you can see in this footage, they are located sideways of the taxi light, and I think that can come in handy. I think that's helpful. But I don't know. I think maybe having the runway turn-off light on a fixed position might be better in certain circumstances. I'm not really sure. You guys can definitely share that in your comment if you've ever been in a 737 cabin and in an A320 cabin, and if you have any reference to compare, or if you can think of any situation where it might be better to have it on a fixed position, or it might be better to have it on this moving option together with your taxi light. You guys can definitely put your comments down below. And as always, I would like to see you guys, giving ideas and thoughts in a good way. And, we can all debate what you like better or not, what you like for each independent aircraft and for each kind of design that they have. I think they're both good. And anyway, just bring it up to your attention. They're different. And they both should work just fine. Anyway, we're just learning here together. And that's how they look like for both 737 and A320. I hope you guys like this actual footage in the airport. I can do more of that if there's anything specific that you guys would like to see. Again, I do not have access to 737 aircraft as of right now, but I do have 40 A320. So if there's any question or something that you would like to see on the actual A320 family aircraft, let me know and we'll try to see if that is something I can record, and I'll definitely try to get it here on the channel. This is something a little bit different after what I've been doing, but I thought it might be great to add this to the 737 America 737 channel, and to add these also to our sim videos. Hopefully we're gonna have more flight sim, actual simulating videos, where I would like to go over some tutorials and procedures. I can do some based off the airline I work with, and some other helps that I get from actual 737 pilots. And again, I think that's something you guys might like. And if you want to see more videos on the ground, on the ramp, and outside in the airport, let me know. We'll get some of those as well. I hope you guys are liking this video. There's more updates coming out very soon. I'm working on the rudder system right now, and I already have a few videos recorded that I have to edit, and hopefully we'll get that out there soon. Hopefully you guys are liking all of this, and if you are, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. That's always good encouragement. And if you want to follow up the progress, go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you guys are doing all fantastic. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.